So here we are. Here I was thinking that I wasn't going to be touching this drama. But unfortunately, some things have happened recently which I just can't overlook. Tons of ignorance, misinformation, spreading of hatred thinking that it's gonna make a difference somehow. Yeah, we're looking at the Hogwarts Legacy drama if you couldn't tell by the title. And not only that, the more recent stuff that happened with Silvervale. I'm trying to look at this from a completely unbiased perspective. Doesn't matter if there was stuff that happened in the past with Shoujo. Not gonna think about that right now. Don't even bring it up on this video. Same thing with me being gender fluid and therefore a trans person. That is not gonna affect this video. Maybe it will help for me to be sympathetic and understand like where people are coming from, but that isn't gonna make me sympathize with people who literally harass and dox. So, let's get on with this, shall we? If you don't know about this drama, people have been going absolutely wild over Hogwarts Legacy. And not in the good way, necessarily. Yes, some people are super excited to have a Harry Potter-based game, but here's where the problem comes in. People are outraged with the rise of this game because of its creator. Well, not really its creator, I mean, the person who created Hogwarts to begin with. J.K. Rowling. People despise her. People absolutely hate her because, well, a lot of people claim that she's transphobic. There's tons of articles that I've read before making this video where I saw, yeah, she actually did donate to a crisis center that's for women, but that is excluding trans women. She's had a lot of views and statements about the trans community. Let me just say, none of it is really good. So you know what? I can understand why people are a little upset. Giving her more money to donate to places like this is probably not that great, to say the least. But the thing is, people have been thinking that it would be a good idea and the right thing to do to harass anybody who plays the game. Because that'll just solve everything, right? No, of course not. I think I don't need to tell most of you that it's stupid to harass people, it's horrible, and that fighting against hatred by spreading more hate, yeah, that's not gonna do jack shit, besides just, again, causing more hatred. People just don't want it streamed. If you stream it, you're transphobic, I guess. Now, honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't see it as a transphobic thing. I mean, it's a popular game right now. People are trying to capitalize off of it for their own gain as well. And just because Harry Potter going around casting magic spells sounds fun, you know? And I don't even know if most of these people who have the game, if they even bought it, or maybe they pirated it. I don't fucking know. They could have pirated it. They might have not spent a single penny on the game, you know? Not saying that you should pirate games, I'm just saying that, you know, some people may have done that. But no, it doesn't matter. If you stream the game at all, you're probably gonna get a target put on your back. A few big streamers have been attacked and harassed for playing the game, and now yet another person has been attacked and harassed and threatened. Sent death threats, sent threats to be doxxed, which is Silvervale. Silvervale has been attacked pretty brutally recently by pretty much all of Twitter. Of course it's Twitter! Did you expect anything less? God, I fucking hate Twitter. But yeah, she played the game, people were bullying her for it. She ended up actually breaking down and crying during one of her streams, talking about how she just wanted to play the game. It's something that helped her get through rough times in her childhood, it seems, and therefore she just wanted to play something that brought her a lot of comfort, I guess. And people turned that into a whole thing about how she's transphobic and anti-Semitic. Now, if it just ended there, I would have just left this alone, because she did come back and she did say, fuck it, I'm gonna play the game anyways, and I'm not gonna let people bully me into not playing. However, I laid down one night to just check Twitter really quick before I go to bed, and the shit I saw on my timeline really pissed me off. Now, where do I even begin with this? Let's see. Saying that she deserved all the harassment and doxing. Saying that she doesn't deserve a shred of sympathy. That because she came back, she wasn't really harassed. Excuse me? People were claiming the doxing stuff was fake, that she was fake crying. Listen, I listened to the clip quite a few times, and I'm almost 100% sure that was not fake. Real raw emotion like that is really hard to, you know, from her voice cracks to the shaky breaths to the sudden gasps for air in between crying. Yeah, no, that was not faked.
Harry Potter meant the world to me when I was little. I've talked about this a lot on stream, and like it was my whole childhood. It was a world to escape to, and I went to every book release in my little robe and my little scarf with my best friends. And that was my whole world. That was my whole childhood. Like, I didn't have a great childhood, and Harry Potter made it so much better. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks that that's being tied with such horrible ideals. But it's something totally different, you know? And getting to experience the nostalgia of the best parts of my childhood in the form of like an amazing, super high quality modern game. It was like a dream come true for me. And if you're a part of this community and you believe that me doing nothing but streaming this game means I'm against your views, then you're welcome to stop being a part of this community, and you can stop watching the streams. And I get that, you know? I understand that.
Some people were even saying, I bet she'll get fucking murdered over this. Are you actually insane? Literally, what the fuck is wrong with you? This made me really want to throw hands with some people. Because it's not even that these people are like small little VTubers. Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are like nobodies on Twitter. And then there are some that have a following, making their followers think it's okay to do shit like fucking fake claim someone. I get you want to be trans positive, but goddamn, it doesn't matter how much you fucking hate Silvervale. Don't spread that shit around, okay? Getting told you're faking something when you're going through a really rough time? Shit. Absolute shit. I cannot believe these people. Just to really drive the point home, I'm gonna read to you some of the tweets that I've seen. Word for word, I'll show it on the screen as well as I read it, because it is heinous. You have no right to call yourself a comfy streamer anymore. No right to call yourself an ally or say any of this was genuine or unintentional when you so deliberately insult every trans person who begged you not to do what you did, who begged you to leash your audience and protect us. If my theory about you faking every tear and sob on your last stream was shaky before, it's as solid as fucking marble by now. This is a direct incitement for every bigot you drew to you to descend upon us, and for that, I hope you fail miserably as a streamer from here on. You've tarnished any goodwill you could have possibly still retained after your stunts. You had the luxury to not suffer through life the way we do, and you used that power to punch down over and over and over. You're not a fucking victim, and you don't deserve a shred of sympathy now. My guy, you're not fucking serious, are you? She literally states in one of her stream clips that she had a rough childhood. Like, you don't know what her life could have been. Saying that she hasn't suffered? That she just doesn't deserve a shred of sympathy because of this fucking shit? You're actually insane. Seek help, okay? But it gets worse, it goes on. You have unleashed a wave of transphobia and violence upon trans streamers with your actions to the point we are being run off the internet and from the things that give us joy for our own safety. You have weaponized your fans and manipulated the good intentioned to participate. Those you threw us under the bus for will turn on you eventually, Vale. They always do, as volatile as they are, and when they do, I pray to heavens above you're given mercy, even if you couldn't be asked to give it to us like a decent fucking human. There's so many things wrong with this. There's just so many things. I get what people are talking about. Like, let me explain it really quick before anybody, like, unleashes waves of hate on me. People are upset at Silvervale because of the fact a lot of, specifically her fans are now going after a lot of trans streamers who are just simply trans, who weren't even involved in this, just attacking and targeting all trans people. Even though she herself said that she is fine with people who are trans, that she's LGBTQ LGBTQ plus positive. It doesn't matter. People ignored that fact and decided to just go ahead and attack anyways. Now, I could argue and say that even if she came out and said, I denounce anyone who does that, I have a feeling that people will still go and attack trans creators anyways, just because they'll just ignore it and pretend they didn't see the fucking tweet or whatever the hell it was. But I do think that she should say something. I know it's scary, but at least then she at least said something, you know? I tried to ask around, Silvervale has me blocked, so I can't see if on her Twitter she actually, you know, said anything. So I have no idea. Maybe she did already and I just don't know, but I literally cannot see. And so I'm just gonna assume that she hasn't yet. Either way, I don't think she's manipulating anyone into attacking people. She even says in another clip that, you know, just because some people have attacked her, that doesn't really, those people don't represent the entire community.
Okay?
Feel better and feel confident in saying you love your trans fans to trans Silverpiece.
I do. I think you're all wonderful. Like,
Glad you're doing
I
better.
think a lot of the people on Twitter that have been so obnoxious, they don't represent the trans community as a whole, and I feel really bad for the people that are part of that community that are just like, shut the fuck up.
Despite her saying that, there are still people attacking, doxing, being shitty, being transphobic. I think they're just trying to use this as an excuse to do that. And I think no matter what she says, people are just gonna be shitty. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm kind of cynical. Because I mean, even on my own streams and underneath my videos, I've had people say really fucking weird shit. I've had somebody say that I don't think Hitler did anything wrong, when I've clearly said, like, I don't agree with that kind of statement. They also said something about, like, being gay is abnormal, when I've been pretty openly, like, pansexual and stuff. So I was really confused, finding out now after they followed me for so many months that they are a little bit homophobic. And that's not because I said anything or brought in anyone weird. Just sometimes weird people find you, and no matter who you are, you could be trans and you might bring in transphobic people who watch you and watch your content and somehow just miss the fact that you're trans. People are weird, okay? People are very, very strange. But yeah, a lot of people are putting a lot of blame on Silvervale, saying that she's the one who's causing the hate raids. I think it's actually several different factors. I think it's the fact that some people from the trans community have been attacking not just Silvervale, but other streamers, that people are now attacking back and kind of grouping everyone together, even though they shouldn't do that. I'm just here to kind of make a statement and say, this whole thing does not solve anything. People who are saying that it's okay for her to be doxxed and saying all this shit is just horrible. More stuff like, I've honestly lost faith in a lot of the VTuber community with this whole situation. If you can come back literally 3 to 4 days later unaffected by the situation, you clearly weren't put in any danger or doxxed. No, I mean, tons of people come back after a couple days, you know, after being doxxed or harassed or whatever, because they're doing this whole thing for a living, and maybe they just want to put their foot down and be like, no, I'm gonna be brave. That doesn't mean that it didn't affect you. That doesn't mean that it didn't happen. What is this logic? You know what? Silvervale does deserve every terrible thing that has happened to her and then some. She's gone fully mask off as a transphobe and anti-Semite, calling entire demographics freaks and cockroaches. This is another thing which I've seen a lot on Twitter, and I just want to clear this up as well before getting to the end of this video. She did not call people freaks and cockroaches. Trans people, or Jewish people here. She was calling the people who harass, bully, and try to dox her the freaks, which again, she states. But no, I guess we'll just ignore that, you know? Gotta somehow keep the narrative up that she's completely transphobic. God, guys, let's just admit, nobody's inside her mind. We cannot just assume the worst of everyone when we really don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe there's even a reason as to why she didn't come out and, you know, say, hey guys, you should stop this. I don't know. I've realized that sometimes not everything is as it seems. And that's why I don't want to make assumptions and just call her a terrible person, you know? Until there's more solid evidence, I can't really say anything. However, I do think it's terrible that people are putting so much pressure pressure on her to do something when maybe she can't, or saying that she was doing all this stuff on purpose, that she was fake crying and trying to get people to attack trans people, when, you know, I really don't think that's the case. Nothing about any of the Twitch clips I've watched are really giving me that kind of vibe. I think people are really just twisting her words and trying to paint her as a terrible person, and also, in the meantime, putting themselves up on a pedestal. I'll just say this myself as a trans individual, as well as tell you what I've heard from a lot of my trans friends. Every single one of us, we're scared, not of Silvervale, but of the people who are causing this whole chaos to happen. All of the attacking, harassing, it does not make me want to be a part of this community, dude. It does not make me want to reach out to you as another trans creator when I see you're posting shit like this, you know? And yeah, that doesn't make me feel safe. God damn it. Makes me feel afraid of you, if anything. You can still correct Silvervale on something or be disappointed in something she did while still being respectful, you know? And not like hitting her with low blows. There are so many other ways to actually help trans people. This isn't one of them. This creates a divide. And I know this isn't everyone. I'm not saying that it's everybody in the trans community, because it's not. A lot of people have reached out and have been pretty nice and pretty respectful about this whole thing. A lot of people just want Silvervale to come out and be like, hey guys, stop attacking trans people. I don't approve of that. Which, you know, that's fair. But I also don't think it's fair to completely blame her for all of the attacks and assume that she can keep her audience on a leash, because I'm not even that big. And sometimes people just do whatever the fuck they want, no matter what you say. Like, I can say right here, as I'm gonna say now, like, don't go attack, harass, bully anyone over this whole thing. And I would hope to God you don't, because then we're gonna have a talk. But, you know, despite me saying that, I'm sure that there might be at least one person out there who might still do it anyways, which makes me sad, because I don't condone that. But unfortunately, people are people. They have free will, and they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want. Hogwarts Legacy or not, I want to at least take a stand and do something that's somewhat helpful, at least to the trans community, to anybody who wants to donate money to, like, trans charities. The links will be down in the description, okay? Anyways, I just hope Silvervale's okay after all of this. I honestly felt bad watching her clip where she was crying and seeing that people are just still ongoing with this whole drama. I also hope that all of the trans creators out there, streamers, VTubers, I hope a lot of the ones who have graduated will come back after things have, like, settled down, you know? Like, it's good to take a break, it's good to leave for maybe a bit, because, I mean, things are kind of hectic right now. It's really not good. It's sad that this had to happen at all. I mean, they shouldn't have had to leave, obviously. Yeah, I just hope everybody ends up okay in the end, and that we could just get past this already, because this is ridiculous. I don't think this drama should be going on for this long, and that people should be spreading this much hate to literally every group that they possibly can. Anyways, that's really all I had to say. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'm still fucking alive after this, because, you know, talking about this, being on the side of Silvervale for the most part, and then also mentioning that you're a trans person. Yeah, no, I have a feeling I'm about to get myself fucked up. I'm about to get my fucking ass kicked, bro. But you know what? It's okay. It's for the greater good. I wouldn't be posting this if I wasn't ready for some backlash. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! You better be good, because I'm watching you. Charles, say goodbye. Charles, you can't say that. You'll get canceled on Twitter.com.